Hello there. Tonight we're going to be using my Plisson Maison du Barbier. I don't know if that'll pick it up, but it's called House of the Barber in English, something like that. So we're going to set this over here and let it soak. The razor tonight is my Klaus 6/8. Lovely blade. And we're going to be using Maison Boutique's Bobcat. Now this is a cold water cologne meets sandalwood meets vanilla. And it's incredibly, I like it a lot. It's got a really nice scent, really wonderful cologne. They ought to offer, if they don't already, I didn't look. Let me look real quick. But they ought to offer an aftershave if she's doing that. I don't know if she does. Maison Boutique, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't believe that she offers an aftershave. But if she ever gets into it and starts doing that, this ought to be one of them. It's an absolutely great smelling soap. Just lovely, very masculine, very... It's got the cold water kind, but you can smell the vanilla and the sandalwood particularly, and it's just, I like all the cold water clones that I've tried. Cold water, cool water, whatever you want to call it. Just lovely. So let's go ahead and move on down, and we'll start this shave off. All right. Jennifer Mason Martin, who makes Bobcat, Maison Boutique, her soaps are wonderful. I had the privilege to sample this, I believe, but I know Octane and Teakwood Leather Mahogany, TLM, I think before they came out. And her soap base is fantastic. Everything I need in a soap. And her scents, the earlier scents like Evelyn and Maya and Lillian, which I believe she's discontinuing Lillian and Evelyn just to make room for her newer stuff. That's all that is. Nothing wrong with the soaps. They're just, she had to choose, I guess, and she chose those. But I really love Lillian a lot. And I like Evelyn. I've tried Evelyn a couple of times. I'm probably going to do a review on it. And Maya. Even though Evelyn is discontinued, it's still got a wonderful... It's still a wonderful soap with a wonderful scent. So, going to review it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, unless she's already closed them out. The last time I went to her website and actually looked, she was doing, I think it was Lillian at $10, like selling them out. So there might still be some of those left, or she may already. That was a good 3 weeks, a month ago. She may already have gotten rid of them. But this soap is $15 for a, I believe it's a, 5-ounce container. That's $3 an ounce. Lovely. I need some more water in that though. Beautiful, beautiful sheen on the lather, nice and creamy. Reminds me a lot of a tallow soap, but I believe this is stearic acid, water, shea butter, coconut oil, sodium hydroxide, potassium dioxide, glycerin, and fragrance. So yeah, veggie. But it reminds me, the lather reminds me an awful lot of a tallow soap. Just beautiful stuff. Lovely. I can't wait to shave. We really are lucky. I know you've probably heard a lot of shavers, wet shavers say it. Not just YouTubers. Man, I love a Plisson. I love it. I love the Maggard Plisson style. They're denser, but they're nice and soft. But this thing feels like I'm lathering with a cloud. Just absolutely lovely. And it's not lacking in lather making ability either. But we're so lucky nowadays and blessed, in my opinion, with all the different man, that's slick. I can't even hold on to my skin. With all the different, thank you, Jennifer. I love a slick soap. All the different artisans, from soap makers to brush makers to custom razor makers, just fantastic artisan products, aftershaves. And I'd love to review every last one of them. There are several out there now that are new that are getting really good reviews that I'd love to try. But nowadays, you can choose what you want, and there's an artisan out there somewhere that makes it. And I have a few friends that are picky now. They go for the artisans, and they're picky about the particular. They have 3 or 4 or 5 of them that they gravitate to because they found their soaps to fit whatever niche or whatever requirement or whatever you want to call it. that that they're looking for, and I need to even up my mustache a bit. That's better. But I mean, so they gravitate toward those and those artisans only. You can do that now. You can find an artisan whose soaps or aftershave or whatever it is, whose scents or whatever that you happen to think are fantastic, and you happen to think are what fits you. Man, I love that brush. I could sit here all night and just go till the soap dried out on me. But anyway, and that's fantastic, but I really would encourage you, if you don't have that yet, if you're still looking and you're still searching, because a lot of guys come into the shaving community and what they want after they've sampled everything that it has to offer, the different razors, the different standard kind of offerings of soap, excuse me a minute, that kind of deal, they've got their technique down and they've been shaving for quite a while, and they figured out by sampling everything kind of what they like. But when you start this hobby, or I don't call it a hobby by choice, it's just what people call it. This is a lifestyle to me. I won't ever stop shaving with a straight or a DE or an SE or something like that. But if you've already found what you like, you've pared down, and oh, that's great. But if you're new and you're looking, first of all, I would say to you that don't spend a boatload of money on one particular soap or razor or whatever. Sample them, all of them that you can. Within your budget, be wise and don't waste your money. But try them all that you can. Find out what it is you like, and I'm not really even talking about like, do you like tallow soap, or do you like vegetable soap, or do you like straight razors or DEs? Well, what'll happen is you'll find a preference for a particular quality of lather or a particular quality of edge, whether it's a straight or whether it's a particular DE blade, or the way a particular DE or SE shaves. But you won't particularly know what's out there. I need some water. If you don't try a fairly wide variety. And I'd caution you again, I'm not saying go crazy and spend $400 a month on soaps and razors. And dude, there's so much out there. Between about $7 and $15 when we're talking about soap. There's so much out there in that range to try. And it'll give you a baseline to judge other stuff. If you decide to go for some more expensive stuff, you'll have a baseline to understand, hey, you know, this soap here cost me such and such, and is it performing like this soap over here that costs half again as much, or half as less than half as much, or whatever. You know, that's just, there's so much out here. Don't neglect, if you like DE shaving, don't neglect the old vintage DE Gillettes and Schick. Don't neglect things like, if you want to try single edge razors, don't neglect vintage Gems and Everetti's and your vintage Schick injectors and things like that. There's so much out, and that's a fantastic shave, beautiful. The soap leaves a residue on my face that just feels slick as snot even after I rinse, and I like that. It's not a bad residue. It feels like it's going to moisturize my face, and, you know, I like that. But we're going to use, since this has a vanilla component to it, I'm going to use a sample of Barrister Man's Lavanille that I received a while back, and this stuff is wonderfully potent, so be careful. But I mean, there's a multitude of things out there waiting on you, you new guys that just started in the traditional wet shaving. The best advice that I could give you is go slow and watch your wallet. Don't buy into all the hype when these guys start, when you see the $30 and $40 soaps that everybody's going crazy over and stuff like that. If you got the budget, try it. But if you don't try to keep up with the Joneses. There's so much out there in your price range that is fantastic. And there's enough to keep you busy for a couple of years in that price range. And there's new stuff coming out all the time. So, I mean, just have fun, but have some common sense. And thank you for joining me. I do. That is a wonderful soap and a wonderful scent. Love it. Bless you, and I'll talk to you later.